How's it going, everybody? Right now, I'd like to share a word that God gave me in the beginning of this month, probably like 2 weeks ago. And He told me that He will remove people in power who shouldn't be there, starting this month, July, all throughout 2024 and 2025. You guys might be saying, hey, nah, you're just saying that because of what just happened with Biden or whatever. To be honest, like I said, I received this word 2 weeks ago, and once I saw that news about Biden, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and share it just for record purposes to feed the remnant. And that's pretty much it. I want to keep you up to date. He also emphasized to me this word that he gave me in the beginning of this year, 2024. And he said, 2024 is the year of surprises. And so far, his word is going up to par. So now let's go recap, some things that have been happening in America, like in the past week, 8 days, 9 days or so. First, the assassination attempt on Trump. Second is the global outage. Then it was Biden stepping down. Now, let me give you some perspective, what I think of what's about to happen or scenarios. A lot of people are talking about Kamala Harris. In my opinion, she is going to go in power. She is going to go in power. Whether it be before this term ends, because remember, she is the VP. So this is what I think it's going to go down. This is what I think. I think she is going to go in power, and she's going to remain in power until January 19th. When is the inauguration? Yeah, January 20th, 2025. So I think what's going to happen is that she's going to go in power. She's going to take over, and she's going to finish the remaining term of Biden. Now, that's my speculation. Now, there's more speculations. It could be that she could win the next presidential term, which is, 2025 up to 2029, and then Trump will take over, or vice versa. Trump will win the 2024 election. He will begin in 2025 all the way down to 2029. Now, those are two scenarios that could happen. Now, concerning the market crash, I know a lot of people are trying to guess, and people have been trying to expect this for years now. If you compare it to the one in 1929, I would say it'll be sometime in October, to be honest, because that's when the market crashed back in 1929. It was October, I think 29th, if I'm right. And it could be either this year or next year. And I'll tell you why I think it's going to be next year. I think it could be either, but I could tell you a reason, one of the reasons why. So this year, obviously, it's because, you got the elections, you got all of this happening, political turnover, all of this. Now, my other reason is that during October of 2025, why do I think it could happen around that time? It's because that is the moment where the second peak of crypto should be hitting, the second major peak. Now, that's if it even happens. That's if it even happens. Because I'm mostly relying on the first peak in 2025. But if there's a second peak, remember that after the peak, the bear market begins, okay? So there's two of them. The second one, it should be hitting, if there's a second one, it should be hitting October 2025. And I don't recommend people to sell around that time. It's very risky. I mean, you still can. But yeah, that could very much be a reason why the banks could collapse and everything such and such, everything else. It could be because that's the end of the fourth Bitcoin peak, if I'm right. Yeah, after the fourth Bitcoin halving, the following year is the bull run. If there's a second peak like it was, like the past 2-3 cycles, then yeah, it can definitely happen in October, and it can go all downhill after that. So yeah, guys, that's it. That's my whole perspective. Now, if you're a pastor and listening to me, I would encourage you, if you can, to round up all the remnant and pray for the nation altogether, for the United States, okay? If you're a Christian content creator, same thing. Just talk to everybody about it and try to make it a habit to pray with your subscribers, followers, whatever you have. Pray for this nation, okay? Perhaps we can make this nation turn like it did to Nineveh, right? There's a reason why there was the eclipse pass over, 11 towns named Nineveh. So there could be slight hope, but other than that, just be prepared. Look at my past videos about being prepared for World War III and all of this stuff. And one more confirmation. Just take note that on July 28th, literally like 5 days from now, Venezuela is going to have their election. And I've been praying for Venezuela so they can have a new president, and for Maduro to be removed for good, and so he can be led to repentance. And it will happen. I know a lot of Venezuelans. I talk to a lot of Venezuelan people, and every time I talk about their country and I try to speak hope to them, and I tell them, hey, your president is not going to last there forever. He's going to be removed more than likely this year. I'm praying for your nation. I'm speaking with faith, right? And every time I say that, I can see a weight going over their shoulders, and they all reply almost the same thing. Oh, he will always stay in power. He will never leave that office. He will never leave that position of power. He will never leave. Or they chuckle at me. They're like, haha, yeah, right. The elections for Venezuela, it's in 5 days. And I'm praying hard so that president can be removed. And I've heard God's voice. And if it does happen, it's because I feel God is speaking to me. Because he spoke to me before Biden was stepping down, and he told me, hey, I will start removing people who don't deserve to be in power. And I'm going to do this all throughout 2024 up to next year, 2025. So that's it, guys. That's all I have for now. God bless you all. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to share a little bit of my music. I've been trying to finish remastering my first album. I'm taking my time. I'm taking it piece by piece, but I'm finished with some of my tracks. So hope you enjoy. I'm going to share just a demo. I'm also going to show you a screenshot of my music channel so you can subscribe and see my upcoming music, because I might be posting every now and then from there. I haven't posted a new song since about 2 years ago, so it's kind of new, guys. I haven't been posting music on my artist YouTube channel for 2 years, so it's good to be back making music, because I've been having a little bit more time finishing my project, which is remastering my first album. But I'm going to drop a link, artist YouTube channel, and I'll also drop a link of the song as well in this video, and I will also drop a link so you can download the MP3. All right, guys, God bless. Have a good one. Stay firm. Always seek God at all times, no matter what. The enemy throws at you everything. There's going to be a lot of things that will happen in your life, but it's all to take your eyes off of God and his plan. That's it. That's the whole thing. That's the whole point of all of this, of what you're going through, because the devil knows that you have a recompense on earth and ultimately in heaven. So God bless. Take care, guys. See ya.
Yo no temeré, porque tengo a mi Cristo, con él venceré. Yo no temeré, porque tengo a mi Cristo, con él venceré. Yo no temeré, porque tengo a mi Cristo con él venceré. Yo no temeré, porque tengo a mi Cristo con él venceré. Era un día muy normal, no había maldad, porque tú estabas en mi casa. Mi mirada siempre en Jehová, lleno de su bondad, pues seguro ando en su alianza. Día a día es que pasan, ya no te di mi alabanza, y es que allí que dejé mi confianza. Me sentía muy vacío, siempre deprimido, y clamé a ti. Hoy te quiero sentir junto a mí, no me quiero alejar yo de ti. Hoy te quiero sentir junto a mí, no me quiero alejar yo de ti.